What's up, Ignite fans? I'm here with my immediate recap and reactions for Week 3, Day 1 of the America's Ignite series. Starting off, we've got Swamp versus NRG, FlyQuest versus Sentinels, and Team Liquid versus SSG. Starting off with NRG versus Swamp Gaming. This was a little bit closer than we would have expected. Map 1, ban phase, we had Swamp continuing with their Rocket and Star-Lord. They're focusing that protection, letting Dino get banned out. You know, this was it was more surprising, I would say, than it was more competitive than I was expecting. Um, it was a 2-1 overall. First round went to Swamp Gaming off of Melophobia had some great dives on Daredevil. Moving over to map 2, Swamp could get literally nothing going. They killed like 3 people the entire time. They were truly useless. They don't even touch point. And moving on to round number 3, this is, Swamp just started playing the game again. Ends with a great triple ult combo. Emma, Star Lord, and Rocket really just sort of evaporated NRG for a Swamp Gaming win on map 1. It's pretty good. I was honestly super surprised that NRG won a map on this domination. Chime and Stinkers played really well individually. And I'm super curious what's going on with Daze. I don't know where that guy is. I don't know if there's a reason he's gone for health reasons, or if they're just putting a Madian in. They're maybe trying to commit to a roster move or something like that. We have no idea. Map 2, Museum of Contemplation. Why would we play anything else ever? I think that's all people ever want to play. This was a much more dominant showing, I would say. No idea why I paused. But it was just a pretty quick hold after the first point for Swamp. At some times you felt like it was going to be kind of close, but it wasn't. Why did it? Okay, whatever. Yeah, it was a 2-0 by Swamp. Kind of exciting. But moving on to FlyQuest versus Sentinels. This was an actually super exciting game. Map 1, Hell Heaven, which is surprising. This is 2 Hell's Heavens in a row, no Clintar. Sentinels, we were excited. They protected the Black Cat. You'd think that they would play it. They didn't. They protect Black Cat. They have the Dino advantage. You'd think that they'd play it. They don't. They just didn't. It wasn't very good. That's what I'll say. Also, I just hate watching FlyQuest. Is so boring to me, man. It just you just should just spectate Tuesday the entire time. Nothing else happens. Techie plays pretty well on occasion, and Melio, when he switches to Daredevil, can do stuff. But 90% of the time, FlyQuest sits there on fucking just hard pocket Tuesday because the guy hard carries them every time. It's who knows. But that's going to be a FlyQuest 2-0 on domination. Tuesday MVP as usual. It's just a Tuesday show. We got to see Cart on Hulk, which is also super exciting. He had a crazy ult cancel for he canceled the Usher's ult at the last fight there. And then we move on to Museum of Contemplation. I have absolutely no idea what Sentinels is doing with their bans. Getting the Emma advantage. That doesn't make any sense to me when you could ban other things. It kind of worked to an extent. Sentinels, this is where they got held to. They didn't even make it all the way to first point. But, it's Sentinels. So they're able to, whatever I want to call it, full hold even closer. They play the Penny Parker triple support. It's just so boring to watch. I don't know. It's exciting because, oh my God, they got the closer hold. It's like a repeat of TSM SSG. But it's still just, it's not engaging. Holy shit, triple support Penny Parker. Just shoot main and heal people. I really don't find it very exciting. But, and Sentinels, they can't do anything unless it's pulling out comps like this. I'm going to be honest. It feels like every single team in NA Ignite is just let's have one hard carrying hit scan and then a bunch of fucking bums. Like, put every resource you can into the hit scan and then just like have sustain. That's it. Like, it's, I don't know. I fucking hate it. It's just horribly boring. It's just not a good viewer experience, at least in my opinion. Like, also I just amazing. It's so boring to, he's an exciting player. He goes on triple support every fucking game. I don't know. It's just not fun to watch. It's the same thing with Melio. You put him on. I mean, he's a hit scan player who was forced onto flex DPS because FlyQuest has no idea what they're doing. I mean, they bring in a better hit scan player and they keep Melio to be the flex DPS when the guy doesn't play the role. He can play a good Daredevil, but that's it. You don't use him on that. You don't use him on the Psylocke. You just throw him on triple support half the time. I mean, we saw Cart Lover here. He was playing Hulk for a lot of this round. Not a lot of it, but he was playing Venom and Hulk. I mean, he just like permadied. Like on FlyQuest's offense, Cart Lover, he dives in, he dies instantly. Like, it was just, I don't know. Moving on to map 3, Sentinels changed up their ban strategy a little bit. Both teams let Dino go unbanned, unprotected, which, I mean, it's a really interesting, not autoplay. I mean, it's a really interesting thing, that's an interesting development for the meta, is just having people go, they're just ignoring Dino to an extent. Neither team played Dino here at all. Sentinels was able to stop them from full capping, like 2 meters off or something like that. No, it's not 2 meters, it's like 5. But, it's just not. And then they're able to push up, but they just get held here. Cart switches over to the Hulk, gets a good ult off, stalls stuff out. I don't know. This is just, I don't know if I've watched too much Marvel Rivals, and that's why I'm getting bored of this stuff, but watching both of the way the groups were drawn, like, there isn't a single fun matchup to me. The implications of this game, Sentinels versus FlyQuest, that's exciting because now Sentinels might not qualify and FlyQuest is they're close to qualifying, or they have qualified with this. But watching, oh, here's a hit scan, they're gonna sit main and shoot somebody the entire time. It's fucking boring. I don't know. FlyQuest 2-1. 2Z 20, like 38 and 8, 26 finals. And this is with a nerfed Elsa. Like, Phoenix is open. Like, it's the fact that, why did they buff Phoenix and Elsa is still this strong? I don't get it, man. That shit's just fucking ridiculous. 2-1 FlyQuest. Not really an upset. People were thinking FlyQuest was a shoe-in for the number 2 slot. It's just they started out really poorly. They had no understanding of what they were doing. And then SSG versus Team Liquid. This is just a quick 2-0. I'm not even going to go into it. Domination was quick, and then Convergence was a full cap, full hold. Penny Parker is showing up big time nowadays. Here is tomorrow's games. We've got TSM, yeah, we lost. Team Liquid, Stick Drift, Swamp, 100 Thieves, and Nightmare versus FlyQuest. Copium, I'm going to say this is a full win for the left side. TSM, it's going to be, yeah, we lost. Team Liquid, Swamp, and Nightmare is totally Nightmare. It's going to absolutely whoop on FlyQuest, guys. I'm telling you. All right. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.